righteous majesty.
Sir, your orders?
Alright, my friends. Well, today we're going to be playing as the Loyalists, of course, in Men of War Assault Squad 2. Let's see just how we do. Of course, we do have a light detachment assisting us, but for the most part, it's completely up to the men as to whether we even survive this little fight. Let me first get some men on those guns.
Artillery!
Set them up over here, and as for the officers, I guess we'll just get them behind these defenses. Of course, we need to stop the attack from coming over here. It's going to be approaching from this area, so I'm going to try to make the best use of the stone wall here, the stone fortifications. Although then again, you know what? No, we're going to hold right here. I do want to have an initial line of defense, though, at least a skirmish line, so we're going to keep some of the men there.
Got it, sir.
Try to get some of them behind this stone wall here. It doesn't seem to want to do that. What about this? Alright, so we will make partial use of the house and also just continue along the wall here to stop the Americans from breaking through. Oh, it's so joyous to play as England, isn't it? Would you have been a loyalist, or would you have been a colonist? Let us know down below. Now, as for the flag, I want to make sure to keep that safe, so we're going to keep the flag over here. I would keep it in the house, but then nobody can see it, so we're going to keep it behind our men over here. Just give them that additional morale to overcome the continental foe here.
Ready for orders.
Let's try to get on that cannon as well.
Yes, sir.
And we'll actually take two of these guys and get on that cannon. I'm going to try to bring it out, but I'm not sure how successful we're going to be at actually defending this area with the cannon or bringing it out at all. Might need to stay in just this position, as you can see. Well, that'll have to do for now.
Artillery reporting.
We'll return when the fighting begins, my friends. Alright, guys, we have to hold the line. The enemy is approaching, of course. Let's just take a look there. I'm going to get a little bit closer to the front. Kind of curious to see what's going on. Are there any of our pickets stopping them, or no? I wonder. You know what? What's wrong with me? I know what I have to do. We have to tow it. Shame on me, guys.
Itching to fight.
No, not even that's working for some reason. So maybe in this particular situation, it's not towable.
Artillery reporting.
I'm gonna try with one more. No, simply not working. So we have to keep the artillery in the position they're at. And at this point, we are just holding the line. Plenty of colonists making it across this area here. Let's see if they're even in formation. And is it possible? I was gonna say, is the game representing loyalists? Yes and no. So we do have some sort of, I guess you could call them loyalist militia back here. They're still wearing red coats, which the typical militia probably wouldn't be wearing. They would just be wearing standard stuff that the colonists wear. But I do like to see that some of our men are trying to stop the colonial attack. We could push forward and get a little aggressive, start sending some defenders here, actually. And you know, I might just do that. After all, we've gotten some additional troops. Let's go for it. And these are loyalists. So look at that, a group of loyalists. That is so cool. Ian Baker. Let's set them up right about here. I think that's close enough. And if we intend to spread out this line, well, that's certainly an option, but we're not going to do it right this second. You know what? I lied. I lied. Let's send a few of the boys over here. Just some of our British regulars. These, after all, these loyalists might not be so good at shooting as their English counterparts. Alright, folks, we'll return when the enemy approaches. For now, I think it's much ado about nothing. I'm not too concerned at all. Well, if they won't come to us, we're gonna go to them. We're gonna stop at any means to put an end to this rebellion. And if that means maybe pushing forward a little bit with a proper group of regulars, and just scouting out some firing positions, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, the worrying part is I heard movement over here by the woods, so they could be waiting for us. This could be a nasty little ambush. In fact, look at that. They are approaching. Let's back up. Get behind the trench. Yeah, so they're a little... Well, they're smart. They're not approaching head-on, at least not yet. It's going to take quite a while to reload these rifles, mostly Brown Besses, I would guess. Let's see here. Musket Brown Bess, indeed. All right, got one of the little rascals trying to shoot us from out here. That'll teach that colonist to mess with the English Empire. But I'm not too concerned yet. There we go, some more reinforcements. Man, this is all suggesting it's going to be a much more difficult fight. I hope that's not the case, but I'm just going to keep on building up the trench here. This particular scenario is much earlier in the war, so of course the British have, let's just say, yeah, an advantage for sure. Alright, we've got a lot of colonists on the right side there. Let's get into position. Come on, boys. Don't let them break through.
Brush them aside.
Stop that looting! There's fighting to be done! Give them hell!
Got it, sir.
Let them have it, boys. A few skirmishers out there, but no serious fighting force as of yet.
Fight if you're not too busy, ladies. Charge! Kill!
Good shot. And this is much more reminiscent of just kind of the day-to-day combat that you could see in the American Revolution. Not those huge line battles that you see in Hollywood films, but engagements quite often between groups of loyalists, groups of colonists, or colonials, I should say, etc. No different here. They're just kind of trying to get close to our fort and right now test our strength. Quite a few of them there on the left side. Keep your eyes open, boys. Damn. We might want to bring up some more men. And again, this artillery is practically useless. We will try to fire here, but don't think this is properly integrated. Artillery.
Got it, sir.
Okay, we are getting some artillery support. And you know what? I'm gonna take a group of volunteers here
Keep moving. I know you.
with these officers. Let's get up over here to this part of the trench. And look at that. There's just so many colonists moving up. We need to be prepared. In fact, I'll send them right there. Let's take a look at the colonists. Oh boy. Keep up that artillery fire, boys, for the king. They're still quite shy. They're still quite shy, friends. If you enjoy these sort of epic battles, for lack of a better word, guys, please like and comment in the name of the English or the colonists, depending on who you support. Let us know in the comments down below. It really does help us with the YouTube algorithm. And after all, that's what keeps this channel alive, really. I'm gonna get the officer over here. I'd like to bring the flag over, but I don't think that's so safe.
Get ready for battle!
Let's get over here to help defend the officer. I want that rifleman. Real question is, will they break this line? I'm not sure. But there we go, reinforcements. And this time we've got Coldstream Guards, proper elites, my friends, ready to deal with the colonists. Reload. Just have them lay down for now. I don't even know if they reload when they're laying down. Probably not. Let's set up the Coldstream Guards over here on the right side. I'd like to get a few of these elites over on the left, so I'm going to take 2 of them and just send them here. Try and find some firing positions for them. Yeah, it's clear that the army's not going to let us down. We've got loyalists, we've got elites, regulars. They are not going to let this area fall. There is 1 dead man there. Just taking a look along the line, but so far our lines seem okay. However, the enemy has gotten quite close.
Give them merry hell!
Yes, sir. To me!
The officer's not really doing much. There we go. A few shots from the officer. Insolent buggers. I love the back and forth here.
Slaughter them!
And another officer over here. Actually, that's just our artilleryman, Matthew Harrison. Wonder if we've got maybe a rifle in here. Nope.
Yes.
You know what we could do? Is try to pick the rifle up off the dead man. It's going to be a lot more useful to us than a pistol. Let's go, boys. In fact, damn it! Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to bring this guy over. He's got a bandage. He's got some rounds, but I don't see the rifle. I'm looking for it. We're not going to worry about it for now. Let's just keep the enemy under fire. So far, we've held them back. The colonists have not moved us. They've certainly shown us that they're willing to fight a protracted conflict.
Kill the officers! Kill the officers!
Let's take a look over here from the colonist perspective, guys. It's, of course, facing us. Oh, we just got a nice hit on him. Right through the arm. Oh, headshot. Definitely the larger group over here, but it's not going to make a damn bit of difference if they can't break the first line. This is what happens when you try to go against a structured defense. Unfortunately, looks like we lost another lad there. Return fire. I see that rifle, by the way. I really want to grab that thing. I'm going for it. Brave man. There we go. That's going to be a lot more useful to us than just the damn pistol. Let's get him at a kneeling position. Or standing position, I suppose. Well, I don't think we need reinforcements, but it wouldn't hurt. Let's put it that way.
Hold fire, get it.
Let's do it, boys. Alright, guys, on the left, that's definitely concerning. So some of them actually taking cover behind the wall. Thank goodness they didn't do that before. But it's leading me to think that we're going to have to take some of these guys and deal with that. Look at that, a rider coming down the actual street here. What is this? Get some men in defense? Is that Paul Revere? and now we also have some supporting fire from distance. Not sure how much damage it's going to actually do, but considering the amount of bodies on the floor, I think we're doing pretty damn well. We shall never surrender. This is an English colony. Another man down over here. 3 so far in this area. But the artilleryman is still alive, incredibly. And virtually nobody on the Coldstream Guard side. Are you surprised? I'm not.
Give a fire, lads! Now!
Now the question is, have the colonists had enough here, or are they going to insist on continuing to fight? And unfortunately, wait, no, he's still alive. Matthew Harrison is still alive. Let's see if they'll be wise and retreat here, pull back. They should know their betters. Look at that, getting awfully close.
Yes, my lord.
And those are actually colonial troops. Get them! Not just a militia, but proper colonial troops.
Raise the fire!
There we go, guys. Mission objective complete. We held the line. Is it sufficient for a victory? It is! 10 men lost on our side, 110 men lost on the enemy side. Exactly the kind of numbers you would expect from a small-scale battle in the American Revolutionary War. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out. Thank you, my friends.